Hi everyone, and welcome to the Weight Loss Diaries. I'm Denise. I'm your Saturday vlogger. It is Saturday, March 26th, 2011. Okay, so the topic of the week this week is what do we do to combat cravings? I believe that's the topic. And for me, my cravings are always triggered from sugar. I'm a food addict and a sugar addict, and I think that when I stay away from processed foods like white flour, pasta, sugar, simple sugars especially, I do much better. Those seem to trigger my cravings, and so if I stay away from that, then I really don't have a hard time. This is really pretty easy for me if I stay away from that. However, if I don't stay away from that and I have sugar or white pasta or white flour bread products in my diet at all, it is almost impossible for me to stave off the cravings and stay on plan. It's kind of like a drug addict who has to abstain from the drug in order to get clean. It's the same kind of concept for me, and I know this because I've been through it and I'm struggling with it right now, trying to get rid of all the crap that's made its way back into my life in the last few months, comfort foods and things that it was just easier to do, going out to eat too much, that kind of thing. I just really am trying to harness that in, and I'm trying to do it in little steps. So combating cravings is really like the first step, is getting rid of all those things so that I can have a fighting chance against all the cravings and wanting to eat all these things that aren't healthy for me. So that's what I do. And along those lines, this past week I've spent some time reading one of Toscarino's books. It's actually called the Eat Clean Diet Workout book. But I kind of stopped reading the other Eat Clean books. I have like 4, because I want to just focus on one book at a time. And I like this one because it talks about the program, but it also talks real strongly about goals and your mindset. And I really need that right now. So I'm going to focus on just this book for now and see where that takes me. When I did this before, reading the book was what really did it for me, because when you read one of her books, she talks about all the food that you can eat and what is so good about them and what is so healthy about them, and doesn't really focus on the things that aren't healthy for you. And so that's really a key thing for me. I don't want to hear about what I can't eat, because that leaves me kind of wondering, well, what can I eat? And it's always about the negative part. So she focuses on the positive part. Here's why you want to eat this. It's so good for you. And here's what you want to add to your oatmeal. And because here's all the benefits, all the beneficial properties of bee pollen and flaxseed and those kinds of things. And so I noticed that now that I haven't been eating well in the past few months, my headaches are back. My skin is itchy again. My skin is not clear anymore. I'm having all the problems that I had, heartburn and achy joints, and the itchy skin thing is really a key thing. I think that really is almost directly due to preservatives. I can almost pinpoint that one. I just felt so much, way more healthier when I was eating clean and working out and doing my whole thing. And I want to get back to that. It's time. My mom passed away. I don't know if I actually spelled that out, but I've talked about it here and there, but my mom did pass away on December 28th, and that was her diagnosis, kind of what put me in this tailwind of comfort food and needing to feel normal and just feel safe. And my world was just so weird with her passing away, and it was just really a hard thing, and it still continues to be a hard thing, but that's a given. I mean, that's just the way life is. You have ups and downs. And I was also pregnant, and I had a miscarriage like a month later. So a lot has happened to me, and I'm finally feeling stronger. I'm finally feeling like I can focus again on me and kind of use this to distract myself, I guess, from so much sadness and find the positive path. And so that's kind of where I'm at, and it's really hard to get there. It's kind of like clawing my way up a mountain. It's sometimes I slip down, and I'm getting there, but it's just a really hard thing, and I really want to learn how to combat those kinds of things in my life better the next time. So that's definitely something to work on for the future. And then the other thing I want to talk about is, I'm really excited about this, is my work is talking about bringing on Weight Watchers at work, the Weight Watchers at Work program. So our CEO is really big on that and really wants to see us do it. So I'm hoping that we'll have enough interested people. You have to have 15 to 20 people on board to bring it to your workplace. So I'm really excited about that. As you know, I do the Eat Clean diet, and then I apply Weight Watchers points for portion control. And while I was trying to get away from the Weight Watchers, that is very apparent in this last week. And I've tried this before, so I should know this already. Why do we do this? Why do we always repeat the same thing that doesn't work? I've already done this where I've tried to not use the points for portion control, and my portions get out of whack, and that so happened this past week. However, I did lose 1.8 pounds this past week, but it wasn't, yeah, I'm kind of surprised because it was a really up and down week. So I'm hammering it out, and we'll see. But I'm excited about the things that are happening, and the future looks a little brighter than it did even last week. So, so I hope everyone's having a great week, and I'm hoping that we get more participation on our channel. I know that we've got actually 4 girls, but we are all struggling to keep it together, so it's just really tough right now. So anyway, everybody have a great week, and I'll check in next week. Bye.